I'm Kevin Frankish at Ireland Park. It's a park right at the foot of Bathurst Street across from the Island Airport. It commemorates the Irish immigrants who came here in the early 1800s, fleeing certain death with the famine back in their homeland. 38,000 people coming to a city that at that time had a population of about 25,000 people. They were called every name in the book. They were told to go home. Many countries weren't accepting them. Sound familiar? Here's a quick lesson, though, about how they settled here. Cabbagetown. You've heard of it. It's called Cabbagetown because they used to grow cabbages in their front yard. They were so poor. Then there's Corktown. Corktown wasn't named after a cork factory. It was named after County Cork, Ireland. They came facing certain death, leaving everything behind. Many countries wouldn't take these Irish immigrants, associating them with the terrorism of the Fenian raids. Some city fathers warned they were no good and would bring nothing but misery. Today, their influence is still very much alive in the streets of Cabbagetown and Corktown in East Toronto. Their shacks, now million-dollar properties. In fact, this is the largest continuous area of preserved Victorian housing in North America. Toronto's only two basilicas have their Irish roots. St. Paul was the first cathedral for Toronto's first bishop, Michael Power, right on the line between Cabbagetown and Corktown. And there is St. Patrick himself, overseeing parishioners. St. Michael's would be built next. It has just undergone a multi-million-dollar renovation. St. Patrick is here as well, in a place of honor, to the right of the altar, and he's holding the sign of the Trinity, the shamrock. But there is something few people get a chance to see here. It's been buried beneath the altar for years, unseen by the public, and I've been given the honor to go inside. This is the crypt and the final resting place of many priests and nuns, and of Bishop Michael Power, who literally gave his life for these Irish immigrants.
When the Irish came up from the famine and landed in Toronto, if you can imagine the city doubling in size just with that population. I kept thinking today about refugees today. Imagine if that many came over and our city doubled the number. That was how many came. And Toronto opened its heart to them and ministered to them, including the bishop, who on his he was so moved by their plight that he went out and gave them the last rites, and then he ended up getting ill himself and dying.
It is so true. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Refugees fleeing a country, fleeing certain death. It's something to remember this St. Patrick's Day. I'm Kevin Frankish at Ireland Park, CityNews.